Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Earth Albania. She has been doing ballet professionally for 11 years now, and that helped her to keep her body fit. Being a ballerina, she had to stick to a strict diet plan and eat very healthy. Love for what you're doing, because all these things are going to shape the way of our future goals. Miss Earth Albania. Next up, please welcome Miss Earth Argentina. To keep healthy, she eats a healthy and balanced diet and exercise regular. That she is a dreamer, hard-working woman, and she hopes to be able to get the best experience from this opportunity at Miss Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, Argentina. Next up, please welcome Mr. Armenia. With the positive energy and the powers the way she wants to walk to show people to encourage all the women. Everything is possible. Mr. Armenia. Next up, Mr. Australia. She kept the faith that things would one day get better. She worked on looking after herself and building up her resilience, and her friends, family held her hand to go through everything. Miss Earth Australia wants to use this strength to help her look after our environment. Miss Earth Bangladesh. She's wholeheartedly encourages others to embrace responsibility as much as they can. Why it's impossible that you will encounter the failures along the journey. In the end, this experience will come. Miss Earth Bangladesh. Miss Earth Belarus. She is a very purposeful and she likes to achieve her goals. She is a modest and a brave person. She loves taking care of animals and nature. Give it up for Miss Earth Belarus. Please welcome Miss Earth Belgium. When she was 2 years old, she was bitten by a dog on the left side of her face. She was a lucky dog react our fears, so the bite was not so hard and damaging. The bite was in her cheek, just above her eyes, but now you don't see any scar. The scar now become her smile dimples. Miss Earth Belize. A personal experience that shaped her as a person would be the same time she spent volunteering at an old folks' home. Her favorite colors are shades of green and blue. These are the colors in her country that catch her attention first. Miss Earth Belize. Miss Earth Bolivia. Her life journey, always filled with challenge, has helped her become a resilient, humble, and an empathical person. She was born in Bolivia but grew up in Spain, United Kingdom. She considers herself as a multicultural person. Miss Earth Bolivia. Miss Earth Bosnia and Herzegovina. She trained often and pay attention to her diet. Whenever possible, she pay attention to help her sleep. Everything around her is made the world feel tiny, giving everything and everyone which is beneath her feet. The confidence of Mrs. Bosnia. Mrs. Brazil. She is a very loving, determined, cheerful, and resilient person. She always tries to be in evolution, to be able to contribute to the society, and thus be able to make a difference in people's lives. In the world which she lives, she likes to listen to people and learn from them. Miss Earth, Brazil. Miss Earth, Bulgaria. Her current hobbies are the acting classes. Since the beginning of the year, she started shooting in movies, commercials, and music videos. Very interesting projects with big celebrities. This made her want even more to start acting. Things that she wanted to do since she was a kid. Mrs. Cambodia. Her childhood idols were China Candle. She saw China's fashion walk video when she was 13 years old and got inspired to aim to become a model in the future. Her mom also inspired to do good things, care about the environment and considers to others. Mrs. Cambodia. Next up, please welcome Mr. Cameroon. Aside from modeling, comedy has always been an art she wished to explore. She finds joy and happiness in making others happy. She hopes to find a platform which she can express this art. Once again, Mrs. Cameroon. Next up, please welcome Mrs. Canada. She truly believes that this daring spirit within her propels and push the boundary and uncover her untapped potential. On the flip side, she has a strong aversion of extreme weather conditions, blizzards, scorching heat, and relentless wind. It breaks her heart to hear the scream of the planet Earth crying. Miss Earth, Canada. Miss Earth, Chile. On her father's side, said of Moonpunch ancestry. The Moonpunch are the Chilean ethnic group. Miss Earth, Chile. Her father's side shared the Moonpunch ancestors. The Moonpunch are the Chilean ethnic group and the main incredible group of her country. On her maternal side, she has the Asian ancestry. Since her great-grandmothers, who for her is her grandmother since she is the one who raised her mothers, has Filipino mothers and a Chinese fathers. Miss Earth, Chile. Next up, please welcome Miss Earth China. Her childhoods were brimming with happiness, empowering her to face challenge and take responsibility for her decision. This instilled a proactive mindset with her as she understood that the world is vibrant and the world is exploring, while also sharing positive energy with others.
Now please welcome Miss Earth, Colombia. She has adopted a holistic approach in order to care and love her body. First, she exercises regularly, incorporating cardio, strength, and flexibility activities, which contribute to maintaining muscle. She dreamed and made it reality to buy with her salary an electric motorcycle so that her daily mobility would have zero emissions. For her, advocating for environment is not just a basic thing, it is her lifestyle, since she even decided to be her professional career. Miss Earth Colombia.
Next up, please welcome Miss Earth Croatia. The relationships she had throughout her life with friends and family, both the good and the bad one, made her the person that she is today. Also, her career path, for her early modeling days until now, always kept inspiring confidence in her. Miss Earth Croatia.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Earth Cuba. From being the director of her non-profit organization, Hearts in Mind, to working as an ambassador for her environmental protection, she has dedicated her life to making a positive impact. Her journey involves building schools for children in various countries, organizing food drives, and promoting the principles of 5 R's: reuse, refuse, reduce, repurpose, and recycle. Miss Earth Cuba.
Please welcome Mr. Czech Republic. She said that her family and how she was raised helped shape her as a person today. She could often be in the village and taking care of the animal, but she also helped people who need help. She learned that she interested in sustainable fashion, cosmetic not touched on animals, and minimizing waste in her life. Miss Earth Czech Republic.
And now, give it up for Miss Earth Denmark. She plays golf and dance. She has been practicing various genres of dance since she was 10 years old, including disco and heels. Dancing is her favorite way to exercise as it combines art and sports in a fun way. She plays golf with her dad and her brother, and is a wonderful social sport. It also allows her to enjoy the company of her family as well as unwind a bit in nature. Miss Earth Denmark.
Next up, Mr. Dominican Republic. She absolutely loved the thrill of finding mismatched socks in her drawers. It's like a surprise party for her feet every morning. Her taste buds throw a disco party when they encounter anything chocolate. She firmly believes that chocolate is the answer to 99% of life's problems.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Earth Ecuador. To keep fit, she exercises every day for 2 hours, and she also did 1 hour Pilates. Last year, she went through a crisis with her mental health, in which she learned the importance of her family support and what things also helps her feel better and cope with what she's feeling in the moment. This episode inspired a beautiful song that she wrote with her team called Te Pienso, a powerful song.
Miss Earth England. She likes to do strength training at the gym multiple times per week, as well as going swimming and using an exercise bike. But the easiest, the most effective way she keeps her body fit is to make sure everything is healthy and healthy.
Give it up for Miss Earth Ethiopia. To keep healthy, she always tries to create a happy environment for herself, eating by diet plan, exercising, and having proper sleep hours. In a world full of love and beauty, she feels so blessed for her existence, and she is the happiest person alive to be passionate and meaningful to do so many things in this world. Miss of Ethiopia.
Next up, please welcome Mr. France. She enjoys traveling and exploring new places, engaging in conservation and connecting with people, reading, singing, and advocating for cause she believes in. Give it up one more time for Miss Earth France.
Please welcome Miss Earth, Germany. To keep fit, she goes to the gym about 3 times a week and drinks mainly only water and eat balanced diet. For sport, she goes to the gym and her best, she has done gymnastics and played volleyball and take horse rides. Miss Earth, Germany.
Next up, please welcome Mrs. Ghana. She's volunteered with an NGO during one school break and experiencing a hardship of needy family taught her compassion, appreciation, and the values of giving back. The experience shaped her into a more compassionate person by enlisting a lifetime desires, instilling a greater sense of compassion. She believed that a human is let love lead.
Miss Earth, Greece, ladies and gentlemen. She may look like a pretty and sweet girl, but she's a bulky, strong character who isn't afraid to stand up for what's wrong and speak her mind about what she believes in. She loves drawing, makeup, dance, fashion, and styling. Miss Earth, Greece.
Miss Earth, Haiti. She is someone who believes that the best is yet to come. She is very sensitive to people who are suffering. It immediately brings tears to her eyes. In such a situation, she quickly wants to help others and make sure they're not suffering. Lastly, even at her age, she likes to eat cereal. Miss Earth, Haiti.
Give it up for Miss Earth, Honduras. She maintains her physical fitness by being mindful of her diet and regularly attending the gym. She makes a conscious effort to follow a well-balanced and nutritious eating plan to provide her body with the necessary fuel. Moreover, she aims to lead an active lifestyle by incorporating physical activities into her daily routine. Miss Earth, Honduras.
Next up, please welcome Mr. India. To keep healthy, she believed that happiness and health go hand in hand. Besides following a diet and workout, she also gives her body enough rest and keep herself happy. Miss Earth, India.
And now please welcome Miss Earth, Indonesia. To keep healthy, she eats whole foods and drinks 2 liters of water daily. She likes reading positive, and uplifting news to maintain her mental health and optimistic outlook on the future. Miss Earth Indonesia.
Next up, please welcome Mrs. Island. Her hobby were drama and theaters as well as public speaking. She felt lucky in her role at Miss Earth Island as she got to practice her public speaking skills on world stage. You could describe her as a chatter's box. Miss Earth Island. Miss Earth, Japan. She spent every morning sunbathing and breathing clean forest air every day to keep her health healthy. She is a person who can communicate with others without research and with an attitude, positive energy. Miss Earth, Japan. Mr. Kazakhstan. For her, the most important thing is to be kind, grateful, and serious. Playing sport at a young age helped her shape her body and also help her to become a better adult. She is just training and doing cardio, and she loves to exercise. Mrs. Kenya, what has shaped her as a person is how patience had made her become content and whatever she has, believing that good things come to those who wait. She likes inspiring people and like being around happy people. Miss Earth Korea. She believed that a healthy inner self contributes to a healthy outward appearance. So, when she comes home, she makes sure to drink plenty of warm water and always strive to relax. This way, she can start the next day in good condition. Miss Earth Korea. Miss Earth Kosovo. She believes personal experience shape who we are by shaping our beliefs, values, and perspective on life. The experience can have significant impact on how we see the world. She loves traveling, shopping, and fitness. Miss Earth, Kosovo. Mr. Laos. She learned that everything is not certain. Dreams and thoughts will spread accordingly to age or experience and try to be good to her own heart and love herself as much as she can. Mr. Laos. Miss Earth Liberia. She likes making research, learning new things, and making like-minded friends. One special fact about her family is her dad's name has gone down in history as one of the greatest auditors in Liberia. Miss Earth Liberia.
Come up next, Miss Earth Madagascar. To keep her body in shape, she goes on a diet and sports, eats fruits and vegetables without ever forgetting to drink a lot of water and avoid carbonated juices and too fatty foods if possible. She loves doing basketball and plays the guitar. Miss Earth Madagascar. And now, Miss Earth Malaysia. She prioritizes her health by taking supplements like vitamin C, vitamin E, cranberry supplements, and she also maintains a balanced diet filled with nutritious food. It taught her one personal experience that significantly shaped her was starting her own business at a young age. Miss Earth Malaysia. Give it up for Miss Earth Mauritius. She loves taking care of animals and all vulnerable beings. She loves traveling, meeting new people, learning about their cultures and traditions. To travel all over the world, it be by land or air, is one of her dreams. She believes that beauty lies beyond the skin and true beauty lies in one's heart. Miss Earth Mauritius. Please welcome Miss Earth Mexico. Participating in beauty pageants helped shape her as a person. She has never seen herself doing the things she's doing. This is something that totally took her out of her comfort zone and made her evolve in a gigantic way. Also, the first time she had to live in a foreign country by herself. Miss Earth Mexico. Give it up for Miss Earth Mongolia. Every morning, she sets aside a dedicated 10-minute period for meditation, as it holds a special place in her daily routine, helping her focus on and nurture her mental well-being. In parallel, she makes a conscious effort to incorporate nutritious food into her diet plan. Miss Earth Mongolia.
Next up, please welcome Mr. Montenegro. Her profession is that she loves to paint on nails, and what's interesting about that is she doesn't know how to paint on paper. She also loves to travel and to meet other people and their cultures. She loves nature because nature is a part of us. Mrs. Montenegro.
Miss Earth Myanmar. Balanced diet has always been a part of a healthy lifestyle. Regular health checkups and doing exercises maintain overall physical fitness. She also gives the time to have adequate sleep, and she believes they all make her healthy. Miss Earth Myanmar.
Next up, please welcome Mrs. Namibia. Her journey combines the elegance of a beauty queen with the precision of a civil engineer. Whether in an evening gown or a hard hat, she strives to embody the principle of environmental responsibility. In a world where beauty meets purpose, she stands as a beacon and inspiring. Miss Earth, Namibia.
Give up for Miss Earth Nepal. Health is indeed a complete state of physical, mental, and social and spiritual well-being. To keep herself healthy, she tries to maintain balance and wellness in all these aspects. Active lifestyle, spending time with her loved one, eating home-cooked organic meals, and meditation will be her secret to healthy and beauty. Miss Earth, Nepal.
Netherlands. To keep her body fit, she bikes to work every day, which not only benefit her health but also reduce her carbon footprint. Additional, she makes it a point to hit the gym 4 times a week. Mrs. Netherlands.
Give up for Miss Earth, New Zealand. To keep healthy, she does green therapy. She loves walking outdoors in nearby natural reserves and loves Pilates, meditation, and prayer. She loves her vegetables and fruit, and she tends to drink a lot of water. Miss Earth, New Zealand.
Miss Earth, Nigeria. Her journey is a testament to exchange and adaptability, illustrating that adversity can be capitalized for personal growth and positive transformation. It's a story of resilience and self-awareness, showing how she loved to actively taking charge of her life to create a brighter future. Miss Earth, Nigeria.
Please welcome Miss Earth, Northern Marianas. She finds that the best way to keep herself healthy is to regularly exercise and sleep early. Maintaining your health by exercise does not only make you feel good, but look good as well. Miss Earth, Northern Marianas.
Miss Earth, Norway. She shared a growing up poor without her dad, and her dad's family really made her stronger than ever. Weird to say, but it's made her realize that we have no one but ourselves. And after that experience, self-love becomes stronger and she feels disciplined and motivated. Miss Earth, Norway.
Miss Earth, Pakistan. To keep healthy, she prioritizes a balanced diet including plenty of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats while minimizing processed food and excess sugar. She aims for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity and strength training each week.
Miss Earth, Palestine. She tries to include vegetables and orders healthy components in a lot of meals. She wants to add that she believes that our mindset are as important as our bodies when it comes to health. The positive and strong will help you grow stronger. Miss Earth, Palestine.
Miss Earth, Paraguay. Her social project, Neo Fashion, has been recognized as one of the top 5 in the Global Health Prize Foundation's initiative. Through Neo Fashion, her recycled retires and transform them into everyday objects such as shoes, handbags, and wallets. Miss Earth, Paraguay.
Next up, please welcome Mr. Peru. When she entered the world of beauty queens, she was able to learn the great sacrifice that comes with carrying a title and representing it with love. She learned thanks to Miss Earth and the path to the crown, the empathy should reveal herself. Everything starts with love. Miss Earth, Peru.
Miss Earth, Philippines. Miss Earth Philippines say that her most pivotal era happened way back in 2021 when she first dipped her feet in pageantry. Because of pageantry, she discovered the creative person within her that has the voice and capacity to influence people. It shaped her to be the person that she is today. Miss Earth Philippines.
Next up, please welcome Mrs. Poland. Being close to the natures, forests, lakes, and meadows, for which she is immensely grateful for her parents. She believed this is what shaped her into a sensitive woman. Today, she understands how important our Mother Earth is.
Miss Earth, Portugal. She would like to share a struggle with mental health. During her adolescence, she was diagnosed with depression and anxiety. It significantly affected her self-esteem and self-love. Over time and through her journey with mental health, she learned to take better care of herself and to prioritize self-preservation. Now she engages in sports, goes to the gym, and take outdoor walks and soak up in the sun. Miss Earth, Portugal.
Puerto Rico. At 15 years old, she suffered from one of her greatest challenges in life, going through the process of gender violence in a 3-year relationship. In this process, she lost security and confidence in herself and is what she wants to do in life, until one day she stood up and take the courage and put at the end to all of the suffering, physical and psychological abuse that she received from a person who played roles important in her life. Now, she's stronger than ever. Miss Earth, Puerto Rico.
Miss Earth, Reunion Island. In her opinion, the most important thing to keep your body fit is to listen to it. So her first rule is not to deprive herself of anything. She also does muscle strengthening and Pilates. Never since she was a girl, she always been hypersensitive and hyper-empathetic, especially when it comes to older people and children. Miss Earth, Reunion Island.
Mrs. Romania. She takes care of her diet. She goes to the gym regularly. And when it's happened that she doesn't have enough time in certain period to get to the gym, in the evening at home she starts training for about 45 to 50 minutes, both simple exercise and more complex. She loves the fitness. Mrs. Romania. Miss Earth, Russia. She really loves hockey and belongs to the support group of a local hockey club called the Torpedo. Also, she's been doing a handcraft, making bracelets, jewelry boxes, photo frame, candle, and small handbag. She also loves collecting magnets from different countries. Miss Earth, Russia. Next up, please welcome Mrs. Serbia. During her primary education, she changed schools, and she believed that experience significantly contributed to her ability to adapt to change. Dance competitions and performance instilled disciplines in her and finishing Aviation Academy broadened her to horizon and perspective on the world. Mr. Serbia. Next up, Mr. Sierra Leone. She is an outgoing, sweet, and kind individual who loves to give back to the society, help others, and strongly advocate the other sustainable mental health through ecotherapy. Miss Earth, Sierra Leone. Last from the group, we have Mrs. Singapore. Overcoming a significant personal fears was a defining experience for her. It taught her the invaluable lesson of resilience. Facing the obstacle head-on and pushing through is not just only strange, but her resolve but also shape her characters, instilling in her a belief that challenges and opportunities for growth.
Please welcome Miss Earth, Slovenia. She believes that in feeling good with her skin, being healthy for herself and her body, clothes fit better, and people perceive you differently. She currently goes to the gym and she is a professional dancer. She occasionally plays volleyball with her colleagues. Miss Earth, Slovenia. Give it up for Miss Earth, South Africa. She believes a healthy body brings a healthy mind. She keeps her body fit by doing regular weightlifting at the gym, and she also likes to take hikes in nature to appreciate the beauty of Mother Earth. She enjoys reading, hiking, dancing, makeup, and being in the nature. Miss Earth, South Africa. Miss Earth, South Sudan. With all the lessons she has gone through life, she learned to be grateful, prayerful, ambitious, and a hard worker. She believes in different ways is a better way. She has always believed to be a change maker. That's why she started her own group called Parliament of Queens. Miss Earth, South Sudan. Miss Earth, Spain. Thanks to her university career within the health regimen, she has had the opportunity to be closer to humans in moments where they are the most vulnerable. And she's multifaceted in the sports world. She's passionate about paddle, and she likes to write and create her own poems. Miss Earth, Spain. Give it up for Miss Earth, Sri Lanka. She was the youngest child in her family, which is one of the reasons she always cared for. However, as she grew up, she used to get involved in her family business. During that time, she was very naive and gullible, but now she is an independent, strong, and a very special woman. Miss Earth, Sri Lanka. Miss Earth, Thailand. She keeps healthy by eating clean and exercising. She shares about being bullied at school, her father being sick with cancer for third time, and her mother trying hard to tell the story just like a mental person. But now she is a strong and very active person for a greater cause. Miss Earth, Thailand.
Next up, please welcome Mr. Trinidad and Tobago. Her personal experience has been one of reflection, which allowed her the ability to realize that she, in a darker moment, she challenged to rise above and determine her future with great possible outcomes. Mr. Trinidad and Tobago.
Miss Earth, Ukraine. To maintain her physical fitness, she has a well-rounded approach that includes a regular exercise and a balanced diet. She engages in physical training sections 3 times a week, and her preferred activities include aerobics, functional training, and playing tennis. Miss Earth, Ukraine.
Next up, please welcome Mr. USA. She recently embarked on her self-love journey, learning to love her body at every size. Through the process, she had lost over 80 pounds. Today, she stands before you, feeling like a new person with a vibrant outlook on life, ready to take on all challenges and opportunities. Mrs. USA. Mrs. US Virgin Island. She is a tomboy at heart. She truly enjoys sports, especially football. She also loved the sport at baton twirling. She's competed in twirling competition on a national and international levels. In fact, baton twirling has gotten her the privilege to earn a spot of Team USA 2 times and 5 gold medals in this sport. Next up, please welcome Venezuela. When her dad died in her arms, this event had been deeply shocking for her and her left incredible mark of her life, transforming her as a person. At that moment, her world stopped. But now she is back. She carries her father's legacy. His love, his teaching, and the connection they share are still alive within them. Miss Earth, Venezuela.
Miss Earth, Vietnam. She focuses on a balanced diet in rich fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. She also limits processed foods and sugary drinks, opting for natural sources of energy nutrition from the vegetables she plants at home. Miss Earth, Vietnam.
Next up, please welcome Mrs. Wow. She wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the people in her life supporting her at home. This journey has been a team effort, and she's so grateful to be surrounded by such incredible people. She hopes to make them proud. Mrs. Wells.
Miss Earth, Zambia. She plays music, dances, and she also takes long walks to just keep her body fit. One thing she's very consistent about is that she minds what she takes in her body. She always makes sure she has a full balanced diet meal to promote good health. Mr. Zambia.
And last but not least, Mrs. Zimbabwe. It was in 2015 when she was only 14 years old. She won a national Chinese speaking competition called the Chinese Bridge Competition. This changed the way she started viewing life. She learned that if you can imagine it and if you can believe in yourself and work hard, you will achieve absolutely anything you put your mind into. Mrs. Zimbabwe.
Ladies and gentlemen, give up for 85 beauty ladies of Miss Earth 2023. Stunning, amazing. Oh my God.